Well, yesterday was quite something, wasn't it? I have to admit, again, I didn't get a lot of sleep, woke up for the game, and was glad that I did. Because that was just mind-blowingly great. This has been a great week for West Ham, hasn't it? Between Sunday to Sunday, we saw 2 wins and a draw, goals galore being scored. What was it, 10 goals in 3 games? It's like the West Ham of last season or 2 years ago. It seems to have been rejuvenated somehow. It finished AFC Bournemouth 0, West Ham United 4. A result which I expected us to get, but not that emphatically. The reason I say that is because Bournemouth's known for having a bit of a poor defence, even if it has won 4 of the last 7 games. I think that Bournemouth now dragged itself back into the relegation mix, and its fans expressed a lot of anger after the game. West Ham was dominant from start to finish, with a very, very good performance and excellent attitudes from the players. Both fullbacks got assists. Souček managed to put in a really good game, and our midfield 3 worked very interdependently. Let me go into the team lineups then and tell you about the changes. Fabianski and Cresswell in for Areola and Emerson. Souček deservedly kept his place in the team and was playing in the midfield with Rice and Paqueta. The attack unit was Benrahma, Bowen and Antonio. With the defence, it was Zuma, Aguirre, Sofal, as I say, Cresswell as left-back and Fabianski as goalkeeper. Barely had time to get my head settled into the game when it was 1-0 to West Ham. Cresswell whips a corner in. Antonio's fairly unmarked at very close range onto the goal line. He just heads it into a net. Neto, the Bournemouth goalkeeper, doesn't even react to it. Antonio deservedly gets a goal. And after that, we just looked very comfortable. When we won the ball back, we were going in the opposite direction and keeping the ball as we moved. We made Bournemouth lose the ball so many times with a good press. Lloyd Kelly for Bournemouth played in, I think he was playing as a left-back / centre-back role. He did not look good in that position, and we found that weakness and exploited it because we made him lose the ball so many times. When Bournemouth did lose the ball, Sofal got onto it. He crossed it in, Paqueta was at the near post to head it in again. Neto didn't even move yet again. Paqueta got a goal in the Conference League game. He then got a goal against Bournemouth. Really good form. We had good passing, dominance, and good movement of the ball on the ground. We weren't trying long balls, we were trying to hoof it. And I felt that was a problem in the first half with the game against Ghent. We tried too many long balls, and it was always a 50-50 situation when we tried to do that. When we played it on the ground, we got the passing accurate and kept it controlled a little bit. The rest of Bournemouth's defence just played very badly. They didn't really have a lot of chances. When they did, they were mainly off target. I felt that Souček looked better defensively. He was able to break up the plays. Both fullbacks putting crosses into the box. Just before half-time, another corner comes in. It's headed away by Souček, but Rice runs up to the ball and fires it into the net. Bournemouth's keeper, yet again, didn't even react. He just stood there for all 3 goals, and that helped us out. Rice fired that in, thank you. That's another few million on the price tag. And to celebrate, he did that. Remember Mark Noble did that when we beat Huddersfield 4-1 up in Yorkshire? He did that to celebrate his goal. Rice did the same thing. Could that be a sign? And then the fans started chanting, one more year, Declan Rice. 1 more year, I say. 1 more year. Make it 3 more. I don't know. The best case scenario is he signs a new contract in the summer, but we never know. When the first half came to an end, I was very happy with that performance. We got the job done in the first half. 2-0 lead was comfortable, but 3-0 made it very comfortable. I couldn't really call Bournemouth pressure, to be honest, because we didn't feel too intimidated by it. They had a lot of off-target chances, as I say. We needed to do more when we got the ball back in the second half, but it was still okay because we were 3-0 up. Antonio and Benrahma came off in place of Danny Ings and Pablo Fornals. And this is where things got interesting. Bowen puts a cross in deep in the box, and Fornals tries some weird, maybe unintentional, back-heeled scorpion kick kind of thing. And it somehow ends up in the net. He looked emotional when he scored that because it's his first league goal since August. And he's still yet to score at home. But he goals a goal and he was happy with that. He tried to do the Rene Higuita, Jamie Redknapp kind of thing from 1995. Bournemouth then tried an overhead kick of their own. I think it was Jayden Anthony who tried it, and it was saved by Fabianski. Pressure was cramped up at this point, but anything Bournemouth were doing was damage limitation from this point onwards. He played well under the pressure of it. West Ham made a double sub, Paquetá and Bowen off for Cornet and Downs. Downs had a shot on target, looked quite good when he came on. Direct running, as per usual, and just control. Final West Ham sub was Kerr, and he came on for Sofal. 5-0 came around, and finally Maxwell Cornet scored from close range, but it was disallowed. I feel sorry for the guy, because I have criticised him for his finishing, but then he actually got it on target, and it was rightly called offside. His head was too far forward. It was hard to miss, though, that chance. Referee blew his whistle for full time. It finished 4-0 to West Ham. Great for the goal difference. We're up to single-digit goal difference right now. Good for the confidence. And on to 34 points. I feel that one more win and one more draw may just be enough to keep us up, given how hard teams below us have it. And that's not me jumping the gun or counting my chickens. I'm saying that because we're doing stuff to help ourselves out. Liverpool, I think we can get a result against. Crystal Palace, I expect us to get some kind of result against. Manchester City, as long as we don't get destroyed, then that will be fine. Our midfield three worked so fantastically with ball retention, passing, and consistency. That Paquetá number 10 role isn't always a naturalised 10 role, but it's helping to pass the ball and move it into the attacking zones. He had a 100% dribbling rate, 85% passing accuracy, 1 interception and 1 shot on target, which was the goal. Magnificent display from him. Really good. It gives us confidence going into Liverpool now, and we needn't fear him. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you like the video, then you know what to do by now. You give it a thumbs up, you like, you subscribe for more content. Take care, you lot, and I'll see you all soon.